Here's a little secret that'll make your life a lot easier when you're setting up your coilovers for its initial height adjustment, right? So I just put new coilovers on, I got the wheels on, and then this car is up on the lift right now, and it's just floating right now. Don't worry about this little platform, just imagine that this is the ground. But right now, if I lower the lift and I measure the ride height, it'll be inaccurate. You know why? There's a lot of tension on the tire and the ground, so when you measure it, it'll show that it's higher than it should be. So what you need to do actually is to let the tire slip so it settles. And how I do that is I just get a trash bag or plastic like this and then put it under the wheels to make sure that it slips, okay? Now, if you don't put plastic on here, again, it's gonna create friction, and when you measure it, you're gonna be off. So you're gonna be measuring slightly higher than it should be. So let me put this on the other side and then we'll lower the car. All right, here we go. Watch the wheel. Do a little bounce. Okay, now we're gonna measure. This is just preliminary. So 23 3/4 from ground to the top of the fender. And 23 3/4 from the ground to the fender. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, I just copied the same height adjustment on the coilover from the left side or the right side, right? Both sides, I made them even before I installed them. That's actually not the case. More often than not, when you're installing coilovers, you're gonna have to adjust one side a little bit different than the other side. So for instance, I had to turn this one, the little collar, higher than this side. Why? Well, because these cars are old, right? There's flex involved. This car's close to 30 years old, so yeah, there's gonna be flexing and you're gonna be slightly off. So when you think that before you install a coilover, you're just gonna copy left, right, all of them, the same height, that's not gonna work. You're always gonna have to adjust them after. That is a good baseline though, but don't keep it like that the whole time. So after I drive this around, the springs also settle. So when you say I put it down right now and it's 23 and 1/4. In a month or 2 or 3, it might be 23 inches, right? Because it might sag down a little bit because the springs kind of, set in. So what I like to do is I put it down on the ground, give it a few bounces, and then if you guys are curious, I have these little adjustment, scales, and I put plastic bag on them so there's no friction on the tire. Right? For the advanced people that might say something. So right now it's 23 and a half, or 23 and a half, 23 and a quarter on this side, and 23 and a quarter on this side. So I'm pretty much done.